working on today?
I'm working on this.
Mama.
Hey, babe.
What are you up to?
Oh man, Mama is packing for our trip.
Oh, what are we up to?
What are you up to?
We're going on! Perhaps you can say it.
Camping trip.
Camping trip. Woo, woo.
Hello.
Hello.
From the great outdoors. We picked the one weekend that it's gonna rain the entire time we are camping. So actually I was originally planning on coming on this trip alone, and then you guys decided to come along. And so here we are as a family unit.
Don't forget Odin's coming to visit.
Odin's here. If it was just me, I was just gonna sleep out of the Jeep. And then when these guys decided to come along, we decided we'd bring a tent from Angelo and Mackenzie. So we're gonna set this tent up and stay out of the rain.
First, I want to see what it looks like in the tent.
Okay, let's do it. Let's set up camp.
But the rest, you don't. That's a little too far, Odin. Come. Odin!
Come, Odin.
Now.
What do you think?
Yes.
Yeah.
Does anyone else want to come? And then we're going to get our camp set ready for taking a nice nap. Mama, because I really want to take a nap.
Okay.
Hey, Mama. Hey, Pop.
Hey, Zay.
Want a snack?
Sure.
You have to take me through them.
Welcome to
Adventures.
Adventure.
Camping adventures.
Camping adventures. This is actually Azalea's first ever legit camping trip.
No, that's not true.
What do you mean?
She's been on many legit camping trips. This
Yeah,
is the
but
first
like
10
glamping trips in the bus.
Well, they were all legit.
They were all legit, but like not in a tent on the ground, rugged. In the wetness.
That's a better word. How's the first rugged camping trip?
Oh my god, don't eat that plug. We've made it out here to Hanging Rock State Park, and we're gonna be here for a couple nights. And we picked the best weekend because it's raining.
I'm going to go rock climbing.
Rock climbing, stand-up paddleboarding.
So far, it's gone swimmingly too. We drove through a crazy amount of rain, and as soon as we got here, the
It
clouds
stopped raining?
opened up. So,
Yeah, I thought you were gonna say about the drive and how much gear that you said
Oh.
that was super unnecessary for us to bring.
we all know
And how we had no space for Odin.
Every trip that we go on, Mom packs everything. Mom likes to be prepared.
You're gonna be so grateful tonight when you're like, oh, I'm so happy you have all these duvets.
Pop, can I have the map?
Oh, it's on my phone.
That Elsa's coming.
Oh, that's on the brochure.
Elsa's gonna be here
Yeah.
too, which is big news. We had no idea. Although she's gonna be here in 10 days, we did not plan accordingly. Completely dropped the ball on it, but Elsa is coming to town.
Come,
and
Odin.
it's going to be really epic.
We're very ill-equipped for this kind of camping adventure because this is a tent that we borrowed from Angelo and Mackenzie. Thank you guys,
And
our
that's
roommates, if you didn't know. And we don't have like a gas cooker or anything, but I have an old electric cooktop and we have a jackery, so we're gonna combine those two forces and cook meals electrically in the wilderness.
It's electric.
It's electric. Anywho, yeah, join us for this rugged wilderness adventure. Maybe we'll sleep in the Jeep if it rains too hard.
This weekend is gonna be action-packed, full of
Odin.
rock climbing, waterfall swimming, and walking long distances across beautiful terrain. Behave yourself.
Be on holiday. Actually, we'll give you a quick tour of the Losh pad.
Do you know what? We're going to sleep inside. I don't know if the rain is going to get too hard. We get sleep in the Jeep or sleep in the tent.
Thank you, Zay, for that wonderful story. Foot 5. Ah! Ah! Nice hat, I like it. When's that boy gonna learn how to jump?
Odin's on the hunt for something. Directions once he gets service again. Bye, campsite.
Feels super good to be back out in the wilderness again like this. I feel like we haven't done it in a minute since we've been at the house and so focused on home renovations and all that jazz. Pop, how does it feel? We're living the red pepper lifestyle except in black pepper.
Feels good.
Yeah, any type of pepper tastes and feels good in life. Also think traveling with the crew is going to be a little different when we get back on the road with the red pepper someday. For like a longer expedition because Zaya's getting older and she could probably handle things in a different way. So it'll be fun to see the new kind of experience that we have, I guess, going on a road trip with Red Pepper. And also Odin. He was a baby when we were with Red Pepper. When's your birthday, Zay? Do you know?
And Papa's too.
Yeah, the same time. You were almost going to be born on the same day.
Yeah.
But they didn't do C-sections on the weekend.
Yeah.
OMG. OMG.
Alright, Odin, be careful now. Odin's excited, look at that. Hang on to the side.
We were the only ones there and got to enjoy it all to ourselves. It's always a breath of fresh air to be in the wilderness and surrounded by plants, trees, and the calming sounds of nature. When we finally got to the waterfall, Odin was zooming and jumping and slip and sliding everywhere, being his clumsy self. Meanwhile, we were refreshing our bodies in the midst of the cool mountain water. There's something so powerful about water pummeling your back with what you could call nature's massage, which, if you don't know me, then you might not know that that's how I say massage. We left rejuvenated and cleansed and ready for a delicious meal at camp.
That was epic. Now it's time for dinner. I got 2 different dishes that we could cook on our camping trip. We had a cauliflower that was kind of going bad, so I figured we could make that as an added vegetable to go with these like curry packets that Justin had the dudes leave behind in the bus when he went on his dudes trip. So we've got a kind of curry-like dish with rice, and then also I just bought like a carbonara-y sauce with broccoli and macaronis. And then we also have a breakfast dish that's gonna be like eggs, veggie sausage patties, and toast with baked beans. We're gonna get to cooking because I think Azalea and the whole crew is pretty hungry. So we had to migrate. The rain decided to come crash the cooking hoodie. So we're cooking in the back of the Jeep, but at least we're cooking and we're not like relying on a grill or fire or something that we would have to like not be able to cook because it's raining. So it's a good thing. We can just hook it up here in the back of the trunk, which is nice. And so this is a perfect time to just say a big thank you to Jackery for sponsoring today's video.
We brought our 1500 watt Jackery with us on this trip so we could power up our electric cooktop and also make coffee in the morning with our kettle cooker. So big thank you to Jackery for sponsoring today's video, because this really took our outdoor camp setup to the next level, especially since we don't have a gas cooker and supplies for camping. We didn't have an electric hookup at our campsite, so having the Jackery to charge our phones and power our cooktop and kettle cooker was super handy. We kept our solar panels on standby for when we needed to recharge the Jackery and to be able to, well, make more food, use as a light, and have as a power source for the trip. It's pretty amazing that we can power up our appliances whilst being out in the wilderness, and it's safe to say that this is going to be an annual trip to celebrate being out in the wild. So this summer, why not fuel your camping trip the solar way, and be sure to find the right size Jackery to suit your camping needs. The link to Jackery's website is in the description below, so happy camping peoples, and thanks as always to Jackery for sponsoring today's video.
Let's drop it.
Enough for 3 meals.
Yeah, hopefully. This is what you call a meal made of energy conservation. One pot wonder.
This is enough pasta to feed like a family of 8. Let's get ready.
You better
Feeling
be hungry. You have to crack it a little. Zay's not feeling so hot all of a sudden. Kind of this day has slowly been getting a little bit runny her nose, and now she's just, yeah, not been feeling good.
If I'm not sick, then we can do Elsa.
Oh, honey, she's not even coming until the 18th. Elsa is supposed to be coming, I guess, to do like singing and crafty stuff and music and dancing and all kinds of fun things. Pasta! Alright, cook it up.
Bye-bye.
Ooh, gourmet. Fresh from the cows.
Why is Elsa not coming?
Yeah, it all boils down to scheduling. You know what I mean? I had no idea she was coming to town.
Maybe probably after dinner.
Getting a little toasty in here, so I brought this fan. Hook it up for us, pup. That good for you or just mama? And you too, okay. Hi, big boy. Oh, you're just getting so muddy for sleeping inside the tent. Mother has the magic touch, they say. Terrible winking skills, I know. Don't judge me. Looks like Pop and I are going to have a date now. Azalea's really not feeling so good. I think we might end up actually having to cut this trip much shorter than we had originally anticipated. At least it's only an hour and a half or so away from home, so that's nice. It's honestly just been really nice to get out of the house and kind of like escape and show her what real camping is like, I guess. Like truly rugged in the tent kind of camping, because she's been really blessed to have the bus the whole time. And of course, she's a trooper for being not feeling good. We're just going to do the best we can to enjoy the time we have a fire, and yeah, just relax.
Once Azalea was snoozing, Justin and I had a chance to have a very spontaneous date, something we don't get to do very often. Of course, we spent the soiree chatting about all sorts of things over a glass of wine and some s'mores, because, well, that's what grown-ups do.
Oh my god, it's so gooey. Help me. Wow. I don't normally do 2 marshmallows. Oh my god, look at this mess.
Oh, Dan. But
Do you know where the camera is? You haven't touched it, so it's still in my bag in the tent? No way. Will you just drive home?
No.
Can you make space? Where's the water? I'm thirsty already, babe.
You have to find your own water.
I don't know where it is.
You have to close that glass from the outside.
Yeah, I guess. I know. You okay, Odie?
Mama.
It's all twisted.
Oh my god.
Okay, you say.
My ass. Breathe.
So how do we breathe? Oh my god, you guys. Zay's first camping trip. One to remember. Good morning. Last night was hilarious. We decided to move into the Jeep for a few reasons. How are you feeling, Zay? Oh my gosh. The tent started getting wet. We didn't bring a top for underneath the tent and things were just getting really soggy. And it was just seeping onto the inside walls of the tent, which obviously is less than ideal and reminiscent of so many days in the past when we used to have to deal with all of that wetness. It just started raining really heavily, so we decided to just move it into the Jeep. So we moved into the Jeep, set up the jackery and had like the fan rolling. It was incredibly stuffy and just cramped. Odin was originally sleeping in the back with us, and then I cleared off the front seat and moved the stand-up paddleboard to like inside the tent and had Odin sleeping on the front passenger seat, which I think was much better for all of us. He had a little bit of space. Anyways, we made it work, and thank goodness we had a good night's sleep for the most part. And I think Zay is going to be able to stick it out through another day. We're going to see how things go. Justin is going to start whipping up some breakfast and some coffee and to another day in the wilderness. You look so cozy.
Beans.
I open up.
We're bougie and I'm making lattes.
Mama, I want milk. I want bread.
Just bread?
Yeah. And then I can go rock climbing. Are you in the video?
Mm-hmm. The coffee is
I want to do that.
Okay, hold on.
Might have put too much in there.
Oh, no. There you go. Toast. Delivery.
Oh, I want some.
She can have mine.
Enough, Mama?
I think it should be good.
Mama, every time I push and every time you pour. Okay?
Good idea. Teamwork?
And then teamwork.
Mm-hmm.
Mama, after you drink some of your coffee, can I have a sip? Because you'll be dying if it would be crazy hard.
Where's Odin?
Mom, he just wanted to meet a new friend.
Coffee.
Dogs aren't mean.
That's 12. Yeah.
Someone.
There you go.
Come all you young rounders, and a story I'll tell of the promise of heaven and the warning of hell. But take heed where you ramble, or too soon you will go way up on the hillside where the new flowers grow. Really met in the springtime.
You look distressed.
Poor planning on my part. I did not do any research here until we get to the top of the mountain and we realize what it looks like from my understanding. Well, Zay,
What?
we don't have the right gear for these kind of climbs. This is all trad climbing. Yeah, it's where you bring your own gear and you make your own little anchor points into the rock yourself with your own gear. Nope, we're not there yet. So it was a good hike. I don't know that we're gonna be rock climbing today, but we did get a good workout. What do you say?
Odin, you look tired. And you got a giant booger on your nose or some type of slobber dribble. So Pop assigned me on a scout mission, that way and that way. No luck. I guess we need to practice more rock climbing and learn how to trad. And have another gear bag because all that other stuff that we're going to need to be able to climb these walls is also a lot and significantly heavier. We're going to need more gear.
And by the way, where is our rock climbing stuff?
It's on Pops' back, all sweaty and wet. This has been a very unique camping weekend. We're abort mission night 2 of our camping, and then abort mission rock climbing.
Mama, I want...
Good thing we did the waterfall.
Mama, I didn't eat plants.
You look sad and defeated. What's wrong?
I am a little. I was
This
excited to rock climb, but to be honest, it's probably not ideal because every rock I'm touching is kind of like moist. And
Moisture.
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 So let's get out of here and venture back home and Pop. We'll be talking about
Moisture!
the moisture.